My beloved child, pause for a moment before you scroll away, before you dismiss this moment. I need you to listen. This is not just another message, it is a warning, a divine calling meant specifically for you. There are moments in life that define everything that comes next, and this is one of them. The path ahead is shifting, and the choices you make now will shape your future in ways you cannot yet see. Do not let distraction pull you away. This message has been placed before you for a reason. Embrace it, let it sink into your heart, and act before the moment slips away. Hear me now before it's too late. I do not speak these words without meaning. There's a deep urgency behind them that you cannot afford to ignore. I see you. I see the battles you fight in silence, the weight pressing upon your heart, the questions you are afraid to speak aloud. You have carried burdens too heavy for your shoulders. And though you have tried to be strong, there are moments when you have wondered if anyone truly sees the struggle within you. But I do. I always have. Every tear you have cried, I have counted. Every sleepless night, I have watched over you. When you felt abandoned, I was near. When you whispered prayers, unsure if they would be heard, I listened. And when you thought you were alone, I was carrying you. You do not realize how many times I have shielded you from harm. How often I have fought battles on your behalf, without you even knowing. But now I want you to see. Now I want you to understand. You are not meant to live in fear. You are not meant to be shackled by regret, bound by anxiety, or paralyzed by the lies that have been spoken over you. I created you for more. I have set a path before you, a destiny that no one else can fulfill, a purpose that only you can walk in. But you must trust me. You must let go of the chains that have kept you bound, and take hold of the freedom I am offering you. The voices of the world will tell you that you are not enough, that you must strive harder, be better, achieve more in order to find your worth. But I tell you this, you were enough the moment I formed you. You were loved before you even took your first breath. And nothing, no failure, no mistake, no weakness can ever change that. My love for you is eternal, unshakable, and beyond anything your mind can comprehend. But my child, love is not merely spoken, it is demonstrated, and I have proven my love for you time and time again. When you stumbled, I lifted you. When you were lost, I pursued you. When darkness tried to consume you, I became your light. And even now, as you listen to these words, I am surrounding you with my presence, speaking directly to your soul. I do not promise you a life without trials, but I do promise you this: you will never face them alone. The road ahead will have challenges, but do not let fear take root in your heart. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No storm will be strong enough to break you. No enemy will be able to stand against the power I have placed within you. You may not always understand my plan, but trust that it is good. There are things you have prayed for, doors you have pleaded to be opened, and when they did not, you wondered if I had forgotten you. But I have not. What you do not see is what I have protected you from, the dangers I have shielded you from, the greater blessings that I have been preparing for you instead. Your success, your future, your destiny, it is not in the hands of the world. It is not determined by circumstances, by people, or by the limitations others have placed upon you. It is in my hands, and what I have planned for you, no one can take away. So I ask you now, will you trust me? Will you believe that I am who I say I am? That my promises are true? That my love is enough to carry you through every season of your life? Do not let fear dictate your choices. Do not let the past hold you captive. Do not let the doubts in your mind drown out the truth that I'm speaking to you right now. You are chosen. You are called. You are set apart for something greater than you can imagine. Rise up. Shake off the lies that have kept you small. Step boldly into the identity I have given you. You are not weak. You are strong. You are not forgotten. You are cherished. You are not defeated. You are victorious. I am opening doors for you that no man can shut. I am aligning opportunities in your favor. I am surrounding you with protection, with wisdom, with favor beyond your comprehension. The path before you is one of promise, but you must walk in faith. Do not waste time comparing yourself to others. Do not measure your worth by the standards of this world. Your purpose is unique. Your journey is your own, and the blessings I have prepared for you are unlike anything you have seen before. Lift your head, my child. Stand in confidence. Walk in peace. I am with you. I go before you, clearing obstacles from your path. I walk beside you, strengthening your steps, and I stand behind you, guarding you from harm. You are not lost. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not a failure. You are mine. And that is enough. Now go forth with courage, live boldly, love deeply, shine brightly, and never forget. I am with you, now and forever. Let their voices fade into the wind, for they do not carry the weight of truth. Their words are fleeting, but my word stands eternal. Do not allow their doubts to take root in your soul. Stand firm like an unshakable mountain, for I have built you upon a foundation that no storm can dismantle. You will see many rise against you, some with hidden malice, others with envy that festers in their hearts. They will speak against you, but their words hold no power in my presence. I am your defender. I am the judge who sees all things. You do not need to answer every accusation, nor fight every battle. Some I will fight for you, and others will vanish before you even lift a hand. My beloved, I know you have carried pain in silence. There were days when your heart felt like a shattered vessel, days when you smiled before others but wept in solitude. I saw every tear. I counted them, and not one was shed in vain. Each one has been gathered, and in return I pour out joy that no sorrow can diminish. You will laugh again. You will find joy in the simplest of things. No longer will you walk under the weight of burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have carried guilt for too long, but today I declare, be free. The past has no claim over you. The mistakes you made, the regrets you buried, the voices that whispered condemnation, they hold no power here. My mercy has washed over you, and what was once stained is now made pure. Even now, my spirit moves upon you, stirring within you a strength that you did not know you had. The enemy thought you would fall, but you will rise. They expected you to crumble, but instead, I will set you in a place of honor. Those who doubted you will see the work I am doing, and they will marvel. Do not seek revenge, for justice belongs to me. Keep your heart pure, for I will handle what you cannot. Walk forward without hesitation. The time of wandering is over. The season of waiting has passed. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to step into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. I am not merely watching from afar. I am walking with you. When you feel weak, my strength will sustain you. When fear tries to creep in, my love will drive it out. You have nothing to be afraid of, not failure, not loss, not uncertainty. I hold all things in my hands, and I will not allow you to be destroyed. Even in the darkest night, my light will find you. You will not be lost, for I have already prepared the way. Every closed door that was not meant for you will remain shut, but every door of opportunity that aligns with my purpose will swing wide open. Do not resist when I move. Do not hesitate when I call. This is your time to step forward. Remember, the world will try to shake you. People will disappoint you. Even those closest to you may fail you, but I will never leave you. My promises are not like the words of men. They do not change with the wind, nor do they fade with time. If I have spoken it, it will come to pass. If I have declared it, it will be fulfilled. You do not need to chase after blessings. Follow me, and they will chase after you. Seek my presence above all else, and everything you need will be added unto you. Be careful with your words. Speak life, not death. Do not use your tongue to tear down what I am building. Speak with wisdom. Let kindness be upon your lips, even when anger tries to rise within you. There is power in what you say. Use it to create, not destroy. A careless word can wound, but a word spoken in love can heal even the deepest pain. Choose love. Choose patience. Choose to reflect my nature in all that you do. My child, I am strengthening you, because great things are ahead. The battles you fought were not in vain. They were preparing you for what is coming. You are stepping into new places, higher places, where your faith will be tested and your endurance refined. But do not be afraid. I have already equipped you. There is nothing you will face that I have not already given you the strength to overcome. The road ahead may have trials, but it also holds victories beyond what you have imagined. You will see my hand at work in ways that will leave you in awe. The time has come to release the fears you still hold. Let go of the thoughts that tell you that you are not enough. You are chosen. You are loved. You are called for something greater than what you see now. I am opening your eyes to see beyond the limits of this world. I am lifting you up, giving you a new perspective, a heavenly vision that will transform the way you walk. Rise up, my child. Shake off the dust of disappointment. Stand tall, for you were never meant to remain low. You were created to shine, to be a light in dark places, to bring hope where there is despair. You are not alone, and you never will be. Every battle you face, I face with you. Every tear you shed, I see. Every prayer you whisper, I hear. Now is your moment. Step forward. Speak life. Walk in faith. The heavens are moving on your behalf, and what was once impossible is now within reach. I am with you. I am for you. And nothing, no power, no enemy, no storm can stand against you. You are mine, and you are victorious. I'm setting your soul free from the heavy chains of anxiety, the invisible burdens that have pressed down on your heart for too long. The past no longer holds dominion over you. Regret and guilt have no power. Where my mercy abounds, my love is your refuge, my presence your sanctuary. Feel it now, this warmth wrapping around you, silencing every voice that ever told you that you were not enough. My child, I call you worthy. I call you chosen. I call you mine. I see the battles you have fought in silence, the nights where you have laid awake, your mind racing, your soul crying out for relief. I have been with you in those moments, watching over you, whispering peace into your spirit, even when you could not hear me through the storm. But now the storm is passing. The winds that once howled around you will be stilled by my voice. The waves that threatened to pull you under will part before you. You will not drown. You will not be destroyed. Rise, my beloved. Shake off the dust of discouragement. Let the chains fall from your wrists. The weight of the world was never yours to carry alone. Do you not know? Have you not heard? I have already gone before you. I have already made a way. The door that was shut in your face will swing open at my command. The opportunities you thought were lost will be restored in my perfect time. Every delay, every detour. It was never meant to harm you. It was preparation. The world will tell you that you are running out of time, that you have wasted too many years. But I tell you, I am the one who holds time in my hands. I redeem lost years. I restore what was taken. I bring beauty from ashes. What seems like an end is only a beginning in my eyes. Trust me, and you will see how I turn your sorrow into joy, your brokenness into strength. There are voices around you that will try to shake your faith. Some will mock you, saying that my promises are for others but not for you. Some will whisper doubts into your ear, trying to convince you that you are alone, that I have forgotten you. Do not listen to them. Their words are empty, their judgments flawed. They do not know the depth of my love for you. If they understood, they would weep at the thought of how near I am to you, even in this very moment. I tell you, I am not a distant God. I am here, closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the beat of your heart. I am not a God who abandons, who withdraws my love when you fail. No, my love remains steadfast. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you does not waver, does not diminish, does not fade. I do not see you as the world sees you. I do not measure you by your mistakes, by your past, by the opinions of those who never knew your heart. I see you through eyes of grace. I see your potential, your purpose, your destiny. So do not lower your head in shame. Lift your eyes and look to me. See the future I have prepared for you, a future filled with hope and abundance. You are not meant to live in constant fear, trapped by the expectations of others. You are meant to walk in boldness, to live with joy, to experience the fullness of the life I have given you. Do not let anyone steal that from you. You have spent too much time dwelling on what went wrong, on what was lost. But I tell you now, there is no loss in my kingdom that I cannot turn into gain. There is no pain I cannot heal, no wound I cannot mend. You are not beyond restoration. Your story is not over. In fact, the best chapters have yet to be written. Can you feel it? The shifting in your spirit, the weight being lifted, the chains breaking. This is the moment of transformation. This is the moment I have been preparing you for. Step forward. Do not hesitate. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to see every step ahead. Just take the first step in faith, and I will guide you the rest of the way. The road will not always be easy. There will still be trials. There will still be moments where the enemy tries to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. But you will not be shaken. You will not crumble under the pressure. You will stand firm because your foundation is in me, and I am unshakable. I am not calling you to a life of mere survival. I am calling you to thrive, to flourish, to experience joy unspeakable, to walk in a peace that surpasses understanding, to know what it is to be fully loved, fully seen, fully known. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have cried, I have caught them all. I have held them in my hands. Nothing you have gone through has been in vain. Nothing has been wasted. Trust in me. Lean into my presence. Let my words fill your heart and renew your mind. Let my truth drown out every lie that has ever been spoken over you. You are more than your past. You are more than your fears. You are more than your failures. You are mine. And because you are mine, you are victorious. You are redeemed. You are loved beyond measure. So go forward in confidence. Go forward in joy. Go forward in faith, because I am with you now and forever. My compassion holds you, wrapping around you like an unshakable fortress, even when your heart quivers and your hands tremble with uncertainty. I remain your strength. I see the weight you carry, the silent battles fought within, the wounds hidden behind your smile, the disappointments you dare not voice aloud. But listen closely, dear one. Those burdens are not yours to bear alone. Lay them before me. Surrender them without hesitation, for I am your refuge. I am the one who turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy, ashes into beauty. You have cried out in secret, and I have collected every tear. Not one has been wasted. Each sigh of your soul has reached my ears, and I have already set in motion the answers to your prayers. Do not be afraid of the unknown. I walk ahead of you, clearing paths you cannot yet see. I go before you as a consuming fire, shattering the plans of those who seek to harm you. The weapons formed against you will not prosper, for I am your shield, your defender, your ever-present help in trouble. The enemy whispers lies, telling you that you are alone, that you are weak, that your faith is in vain. But you are not alone. You are surrounded by my presence, protected by my mighty hand. My spirit dwells within you, breathing life into your weary soul. My angels stand guard over you, ensuring that no harm befalls you. The darkness may press in, but it will never overcome the light I have placed within you. My child, you must remember who you are. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are my beloved, my chosen one, my masterpiece. I have crafted you with intention, with purpose, with divine design. Every detail of your existence is known to me. Your strengths, your struggles, your dreams, your fears. You were not created for mediocrity. You were not born to merely survive. You were made to thrive, to rise, to conquer, to reflect my glory in all you do. Do not listen to those who try to diminish your worth. Do not allow the voices of doubt to drown out the truth of who you are in me. The world may label you as insignificant, but I have called you by name. You are mine, and because you are mine, no force in heaven or on earth can strip away the destiny I have prepared for you. Do you see how far I have already brought you? Look back and remember. Remember the moments when you thought you would not make it, yet here you are. Remember the nights when despair tried to consume you, yet my grace sustained you. Remember the times you had nothing left, and I provided exactly what you needed. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. Even when you doubted me, I remained faithful. Even when you wandered, I pursued you. My love for you is not fragile. It does not waver with the winds of your emotions. It is steadfast, eternal, unbreakable. There are doors before you that no man can shut. Opportunities that you have not yet imagined are being prepared in your favor. Do not be discouraged by delays, for my timing is perfect. What seems like a setback is often a setup for something greater. What appears to be rejection is often my redirection toward something far beyond what you had envisioned. Trust me. Trust that I see the whole picture when you only see a fragment. Trust that I am weaving every detail of your life into a masterpiece. What you call a storm, I call preparation. What you see as loss, I see as pruning for greater fruit. You must hold on to faith, even when you do not understand. You must choose to believe, even when the road ahead looks uncertain. I am your provider. I am your sustainer. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. Have I not promised to meet all your needs? Have I not assured you that I will never forsake you? Then why do you fear? Why do you allow worry to steal your peace? Let go of the anxiety that grips your heart. Lay down the burden of self-reliance and step into the freedom of complete trust in me. I am working even in the silence. I am moving even when you cannot see it. Keep walking forward, keep praising, keep believing. Your breakthrough is near. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. I have placed people around you, some to encourage you, some to challenge you, some to teach you patience and grace. Value the relationships I have given you. Love deeply, forgive freely, and serve with a heart that mirrors mine. Be a light to those around you. Let your words bring life. Let your actions reflect my kindness. When others look at you, let them see the evidence of my presence in your life. You are my ambassador in this world. Do not shrink back in fear. Be bold. Stand firm. The world is filled with chaos, but you carry within you a peace that surpasses all understanding. Be a beacon of hope, a messenger of truth. The time is coming when all will see that I am the Lord. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess my name. Until that day, walk in faith, live with purpose, pursue righteousness, seek justice, love mercy. Do not waste your days chasing after things that do not satisfy. Store up treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy. Keep your heart pure. Keep your focus on me. I am the author of your story, and I am not finished writing it yet. The best chapters are still to come. Now take a deep breath. Let my peace wash over you. Let my love surround you. Let my promises take root in your heart. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you do not walk it alone. I am with you. I go before you. I stand beside you. My presence will never leave you. My spirit will never forsake you. So lift your head. Strengthen your weary soul. You are victorious. You are redeemed. You are loved beyond measure. Rest in this truth, my beloved. I am for you, and nothing can stand against you. Yet I call you to a higher way, a path of humility and grace. Do not seek revenge or hold on to resentment. What others meant for harm, I will turn for good. Their schemes cannot override my sovereign hand, even when it seems like injustice prevails. Trust in my righteousness. I will deal with every hidden motive, every deceitful action. You are not alone in your battles. You need not fight with the weapons of this world. Your strength is in me. Your vindication is in my hands. I see what others do not. I see the silent tears, the prayers whispered in the night, the way you have held your tongue when your heart burned with pain. And I assure you, nothing has gone unnoticed. I am your defender, your avenger, your refuge. Leave the weight of judgment to me, and walk in the freedom of forgiveness. I desire for you to live unburdened, to move forward unchained by past wounds. Do not let the voices of bitterness or fear dictate your future. I have given you a new name, a new identity. You are not what they called you. You are not their cruel words or their false accusations. You are not the sum of your failures. You are my beloved, marked by grace. No label the world tries to place upon you can override what I have declared over you. Rise up with confidence. Walk as one who is deeply loved and divinely chosen. Do not be afraid of tomorrow. Do not fear change. I am the God who goes before you, preparing the way. There will be moments of uncertainty, seasons where the next step seems unclear. But take courage. Each step you take in faith will lead you exactly where you need to be. When doors close, trust that I am redirecting you to something far greater. When disappointments come, believe that I am working in ways beyond your understanding. My plans for you are not fragile. They cannot be destroyed by human opposition or the failures of the past. No setback can undo what I have ordained. Let go of anxiety, for I hold your future securely. Worry does not serve you. It only drains the strength I have given you for today. Instead, lift your eyes. Focus on my faithfulness. Has there ever been a time when I abandoned you? Have I not carried you through every valley when the storms raged? Did I not shelter you? And if I have done it before, will I not do it again? You are not lost. You are not forgotten. The path is unfolding before you, one step at a time. Trust in my perfect timing. There is a reason I have placed certain dreams in your heart. They were not born from selfish ambition, but from my divine purpose. Nurture them. Do not let fear silence your calling. The enemy will try to discourage you, to make you believe you are unqualified or that it is too late. But remember, I do not choose the strongest, the most skilled, or the most prepared. I choose the willing. I equip those who step forward in faith. If I have called you, then you are already enough. Do not compare yourself to others. Their journey is not yours, and the work I am doing in you is unique. Be patient in the waiting. Delays are not denials. Just as a seed must be buried before it grows, so too must some promises take root in the unseen before they flourish. Trust my process. What I have spoken will come to pass, even when it seems nothing is happening. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. Keep your heart steadfast. Keep your spirit expectant. I will fulfill what I have promised. Do not fear the battles ahead. You are not defenseless. I have clothed you in my armor, equipped you with my word, surrounded you with my presence. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The enemy may come in like a flood, but my spirit will raise a standard against him. When you feel weak, declare my strength. When doubt creeps in, speak my truth. You are not at the mercy of the darkness. You walk in my authority, my power. Lift your head high, for victory is already written. Do not settle for a life of mere existence. I created you for abundance, not just in material things, but in peace, in joy, in love. Do not let the enemy convince you that you must scrape by, barely holding on. I am your provider. I am your source. Trust in my provision, and I will pour out blessings you cannot contain. But remember, abundance is not just for you. It is meant to overflow to others. Be generous. Be kind. Let your life be a river of blessing. Pay attention to the divine appointments I set before you. Sometimes I send opportunities disguised as small moments, a chance to encourage a stranger, to extend grace where it is undeserved, to listen with compassion. Do not underestimate these encounters. What seems insignificant in the eyes of the world holds great weight in my kingdom. Live with open hands, ready to give, ready to serve. And as you pour out, you will be filled beyond measure. I have called you to be a light. The world is growing darker, but your flame will not be extinguished. Shine boldly. Do not blend in or dim your light to appease those who reject me. Stand firm in truth, but always with love. Let your kindness disarm hatred. Let your patience diffuse anger. Let your joy be contagious. There's no need to argue or defend me. I am more than capable of proving my own power. Simply live as a reflection of my heart, and others will see me in you. Prepare yourself. The days ahead will require faith like never before. Many will fall away, their love growing cold. But I call you to remain steadfast. Do not be shaken. Do not be deceived. My Spirit will lead you into all truth. Stay close to me. Stay rooted in my word. Keep your lamp full of oil, for the bridegroom is coming. The signs are all around you. Do you not perceive it? Now is the time to awaken, to cast off distraction, to live with holy purpose. Let nothing separate you from my love, neither trials nor temptations, neither disappointments nor betrayals, neither the past nor the future. My love is unshakable, unbreakable. It holds you even when you feel unworthy. It pursues you even when you wander. Rest in it. Let it be the foundation on which you stand. Come now, my beloved. The invitation remains. Walk with me. Trust me. Love me with all your heart, and you will never lack anything. I am your shepherd, your shelter, your strength. I will lead you beside still waters. I will restore your soul. In the end, you will see that every tear, every trial, every waiting season was worth it. The best is yet to come. Lift your eyes, my child. Your redemption draws near. Amen.